The Nappy Roots. We have Skinny DeVille, B Steel, Fish Scales, and Ron Clutch with us today. So guys, thank y'all for coming. And you know, it's a small world out here because my uncle actually used to hang out with y'all back in Bowling Green days. Wow. And it's crazy, you know, here in Paducah, and used to hang out with such an iconic group.
Thank you for having us.
Oh yeah, for sure. And what I'd like to start with is this question right here. What inspired y'all, either as individuals or as a group, to even get into music? So we can start with you.
Yeah, my love for hip hop goes back to at least my early recollection about third grade. And Houdini was one of the first artists that I realized from like Funky Beat and Friends and One Love. That's what really got me into the game.
Awesome. B?
I remember getting kicked out of class for beatboxing and breakdancing and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then it was my music class, and then I was in the hallway, and then one of my homies came out and was like, "Be still, come back in here and dance for us, and they'll let you back in class." I said, "Man, play some music." Then I went on in there and danced. Got back in, but I mean, hip hop has always been, you know, in the core of me ever since the beginning as a kid.
Awesome.
We've seen hip hop when it first hit TV, and like you just can't imagine what that did to kids who were first seeing Houdini, Run DMC, seeing all of these artists doing something on TV that we were amazed by, that we felt we could do. So years later, of course, we're gonna be rappers. Right. You know, it's hard not to be when you're influenced that much by what you've seen as a kid in the early 80s.
Awesome. Ron?
So man, everybody pretty much summed it up. But you know, I'm in my 40s, so I'm probably the same age as hip hop. So I remember, you know, somebody said earlier, I think it was Skinny, said Houdini. I remember rapping Duke, Daha, Slick Rick, Ice-T. You know, so my love goes back, way back. But when I actually thought I could rap was when I got to college, so Western Kentucky University, and that's where we all met. But that's when when I heard Goody Mob, and I was like, okay, I like this right here. These sound like, you know, my cousins.
Close to home.
Close to home. Wow. And cause you know, growing up, it was like you had to be the coolest, or the hardest, the gangster, you know, to be a rapper.
Right.
And I was, you know, I was real chill, you know, as a youngster. But, you know, it's just a beautiful thing to be able to be a part of something that has literally changed the world, and it's still changing the world. So, you know, hip hop is, you know, it's America. Oh. It's the world, really. Hip hop is the world.